Hey Aurora Christian, it's schoolHouse. Well, next week is our mock Congress event. Our high school seniors in government class actually do a mock Congress event, and Mr. Jerry Baker teaches them this all year long and trains them, and I want him to talk to you about it. So Mr. Baker, what is mock Congress?
Mock Congress is a simulation of a day in Congress, writing a bill, debating a bill, and hopefully passing a bill, and learning to work and make deals with the other side to get a bill through the process.
So you said other side. What do our students actually do?
The students are assigned at the beginning of the year either a Republican or a Democrat, someone that's actually in the Congress, and they begin an 8-week process of learning about the person, the state they represent, the district they represent, so they have a very good handle on who the person is and what the issues are in their area, and then they'll learn to write a bill.
What issues, what bills do they write?
This year, there's some really good stuff going on. We've got gender identity, immigration, abortion, globalization issues with China. Just whatever's kind of a hot topic, they tend to latch onto those.
And it's really interesting because these students actually have to argue the bills and defend them and fight for them based on the representative or the congressman that they have been assigned, right? So they have to learn to debate, not just argue their opinions.
Right, they have to learn to debate, and it can get very heated sometimes. But the idea for me was to get them to go outside the textbook and to learn how our government works. And even though you're playing someone that you may not exactly agree with or maybe totally disagreeing with, you learn the perspective of the other side and what other people are thinking. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own views that we don't really consider why the other side believes the way they do. So they've spent a lot of time doing that, and then they have to learn parliamentary procedure. They can't talk or debate on the floor unless they know the rules.
Who manages the rules?
There is a rules committee of students that read the bills, correct the bills, and if a bill doesn't meet the standards that we have set up, that bill doesn't get is not allowed to go onto the floor.
Do you moderate the actual mock Congress?
I am nobody in this. I actually take the grades. I actually have a Speaker of the House this year. It's Kendall Carter, and Kendall Carter she's playing Nancy Pelosi, and she is basically running the House of Representatives. I basically walk around and score them for their grade, and it's all about participation. It
is an amazing event. Parents often come and sit in the gallery, and can anyone just walk in and sit down?
They can. They come in door 11, and there will be 2 guards there that will go over the rules with you. I'll just remind parents right now, you're welcome to come. It's a U-shaped gallery. You're allowed to come in, but you're not allowed to communicate with your children on the floor. They're not allowed to do that. And parents, the only thing I'd say to you is come and watch and enjoy, but you're not allowed to have a phone out taking pictures. We have a photographer that will take the pictures. The gallery has to be silent and follow all the rules of decorum and civility.
It is amazing. It's like the real thing, and it's a high point of our seniors'
experience.
We love it. So Daniel 2:21 says, "He changes times and seasons. He sets up kings and deposes them. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning." Have a great week.